When people talk about the horrors of the First World War, they usually mention the trenches, the endless artillery barrages, and the relentless chatter of machine guns. And yes, those were nightmarish in every sense. But chemical weapons deserve their own place on that list, because nothing else in that war attacked the human body in such a calculated and invisible way. Before we go any further, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. We cover the darkest and most intense chapters of military history, and you do not want to miss what is coming next. Now, this is not a light subject, so consider this a genuine warning. If you are eating, or if you would rather avoid disturbing imagery tonight, you may want to pause here. What we are about to discuss is deeply unsettling. If you are still here, let us begin at the very start, with the question of why such a weapon was even considered in what many believed was a modern, civilized era. First of all, the concept itself was not new. Long before industrial armies marched across Europe, ancient civilizations understood that poisons and choking smoke could break defenses when conventional weapons failed. During sieges, attackers sometimes contaminated wells or directed suffocating smoke into enclosed spaces to force surrender. These methods were crude and sporadic, not part of formal military doctrine, and for centuries they remained on the fringes of warfare. In the years just before the Great War, a handful of chemists and military officers experimented with modern toxic agents. But the early trials did not impress anyone. Delivery systems were unreliable, and culturally the idea of poison felt dishonorable. Artillery and rifles were considered legitimate weapons of war. Gas, on the other hand, seemed sneaky, almost medieval in its cruelty. As a result, most military planners dismissed it. That attitude changed when the war that was expected to end in weeks turned into the deadliest stalemate in human history. We are talking about the Western Front. You have heard about trench warfare. Mud, rats, shellfire, and endless lines of barbed wire. But the reality was worse than most people imagine. Both sides dug in, unable to outmaneuver the other. Machine guns and rapid-firing artillery made frontal assaults suicidal. Early aircraft provided reconnaissance, eliminating surprise. Old tactics had not adapted to new technology. Armies were locked in place with no clear solution. Desperate times produced desperate ideas. Among the most disturbing of these ideas was the deliberate use of poison gas on a massive scale. Ironically, the Germans had large supplies of chlorine as an industrial byproduct. But there was a legal obstacle. The 1899 Hague Peace Conference and later the 1907 Hague Convention prohibited the use of projectile